So I just got to Silmar Beach. I'm gonna do a small 30-minute study and then proceed to a bigger panel. The same subject matter, same scene, everything. And I want to see what I come up with. I think it'd be interesting to do something small, short and sweet, and then do something that's a little bit longer, probably an hour, maybe 2 hours. But I want to see if I get familiar with the subject matter and the colors the second time around. All right, let's get into it. So I just discovered that I don't have my viewfinder. I left it in my room at home. So I got a front of a CD case and a card. I'm gonna mark it with Sharpie and use it as my viewfinder because I need one. And although it's like not probably the exact measurements for my panel, it's gonna give me some sort of direction of what's gonna be placed on the panel. Cool. I'm gonna be using that. It's gonna look ridiculous while I'm out there, but honestly I don't care. The painting's more important. A homemade viewfinder. Yeah, it's gonna work. Okay. Now let's go paint. Hey guys, so it's the day after and I didn't film an outro because I was hanging out with my sister and it got late. Anyways, I had a great experience doing that practice yesterday with the 30-minute study, and the other painting ended up being a 2-hour study. Yeah, it was interesting to see what choices I made within painting that 30-minute study, and I got familiar with the colors and the subject matter on the second time around, which was cool. Yeah, let's go ahead and check them out and review them. Alright, so this one is a 30-minute study and this one is a 2-hour study. I'm going to talk about some of the things I liked about this 30-minute study. So the things I liked about it was I used bristle brushes throughout almost the whole entire painting, and it got this really nice transparency. You can kind of see the panel through the colors. I was trying to do a quick wash. Yeah, I dig that. And I also dig that I got the shadows in pretty quickly and they stand out pretty well. The thing I don't like about it is that the bottom is much bigger than the top part. I wish I would have probably used less of it and have more of the water coming through. And I made a change to this one after I had seen that and I didn't like it, so I had adjusted the composition for this one to be a little bit more smaller. But I do dig these white spots. And this was like white sand, and it kind of makes it like break up a bit, and I think the colors are pretty accurate. I did this one in the morning, and then this one ended up being much brighter, so this one was done in the late afternoon, so the colors were more vibrant. And let's move on to this one. So the things I like about this one is that I dig the rock formations. Yeah, this was just these like kind of rocks that kind of go out in the distance, and then I didn't include it in this one. I wasn't able to fit it in the composition, so I made sure I was able to fit it in this one, which I dig. And I like the brush strokes. I like that I kept the colors dark on this area. I think the panel is showing too much through. Kind of makes it orangey, and the colors are not orange. They're very gray, and so it's like the sepia kind of burnt sienna is coming through. So I wish I would have covered the panel more with white. I think I was kind of intimidated by that, so I kind of left it alone. So next time I'm definitely going to be making sure my colors are correct. I need to work on that to make, to have the values and colors accurate as much as possible. I dig this whole entire area. I think I accomplished something in there. But this bottom area, it seems like too much of the same like size. I should have scaled it down to probably here, and then have a little bit of the rock showing. But I follow the composition I was looking at too much. I need to learn how to create my own composition for the painting to work out. I kind of rely on what I'm seeing too much, so I need to work on that. I do dig the colors throughout the water. I like that I got a lot of different variations through this area. I like the grassiness area that started coming out through the sand. So I was glad that I put that in the foreground, so it kind of breaks it off. Because if it was just all white, it would have been way too plain. So I'm glad I added the green. It kind of breaks things up, and yeah, it kind of makes it more interesting to look at. Yeah, I think the thing I want to work on is having correct color and practice values. Like this color, like the water versus the sky, it was sort of that color, but I feel like I could have been a little bit lighter in the distance with the ocean. Make this a little bit lighter, and then as this comes forward, have this stay the same. But I should have done this lighter because they kind of are the same kind of colors, and it just doesn't read well with this bright baby blue. But this baby blue seems kind of too artificial, so I need to work on that. And this area, it was like a rock, and I relied too much on what I was looking at once again, and I think it just reads weird to me. But yeah, I think that's it. I hope you guys dig the paintings. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I don't mind answering and taking in your feedback. Alright guys, have a good one.